Hello friends and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, thank you so much for joining me. I hope you will hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any upcoming videos. And if you've been here for a while, thank you so much for your support here on my YouTube channel. So today I have week 4 of my memory planning or project life. I don't know what you want to call it. It's kind of a little bit of both. It's just my take on it. And yeah, so this is January 22nd through the 28th. I am using an Elle Studio stamp right now, sorry for my head, to stamp out the numbers of the week. And I'm not going to keep all of that in, so there it is, magically done. And then I'm taking a Kerri Bradford stamp set, I believe. And look at that. I made a huge mistake. I thought it was going to look good. I don't know why I thought so. It looks terrible. So I end up having to cut a little piece of white paper or white cardstock and then just stamping on it and covering it up. And I just want to say that that's okay. I had a little kind of like a freak out moment there for a second. I was like, how am I going to fix this? Because there's, you know, week 3 on the opposite side of this page. So it's not like I can just print a whole new one and start all over. So this is what I did, and to be quite honest, I'm fine with it. You can really barely notice it, and then I mess up the stamping there, but then I fix it, and it's all good. Everything from here on out mostly goes smoothly. I'm still learning, you guys. Like, the memory planning, doing this kind of weekly memory keeping is new to me. And so I am still learning. I'm still learning what I like. And I'm still trying to figure out my style, and trying to try different things, new things. And so you guys are just going to be along for this process, and just hopefully you guys enjoy these videos, and I guess learn with me, learn from my mistakes. But it's okay. So here are all of my pictures laid out. I have a lot of photos this week, and I will say that this is only week 4, but every week so far I've had a lot of photos. So here is a longer photo of the milk containers or whatever at our grocery store. And that week they were completely empty. They only had, I think, like 2. They had a couple almond milks, but we didn't need almond milk. We already had some at the house. But Emily drinks regular milk with her cereal, and she drinks it. I use almond milk, and I also buy lactose-free milk for Greg and for cooking. So we have a lot of milk. I use the almond milk in my coffee and in smoothies, and then Emily uses the regular milk, and then, like I said, Greg uses the lactose-free milk, and I use it for cooking because, yeah, stomach problems for me and Greg. But it's all good. So there was no milk that week. So I ended up having to go to another grocery store to get milk, but I took a picture to send to Greg. The 3 pictures above that are pictures of Greg, myself, and my ramen. We had a lunch date. We went to a market that has Asian foods and Hispanic foods. And we go there to get our Japanese curry, and we always just pick up like some different snacks and ramen. And this day we actually went out and got ramen at a restaurant for lunch, him and I. This was a Friday, but I used the photos all the way across, so Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. I am not sticking to, oh, this picture was on this day. Some of them are, but I prefer to have like a look. Like, I don't want all of the pictures to be on Saturday or all of them to be on Monday. So I just put them where I think they look good. Sometimes they end up on the right day, sometimes they don't. As long as it was that week, I'm okay with it being wherever. So that was those photos. And then above that is a picture of Greg and one of our friends. We had a bourbon tasting at our house, just with another couple that lives down the street from us. They're our friends. They came over on Friday night and we did that. And then we have another snow picture. I have a picture of Emily before school one day. A picture, of my lunch one day. I did like tuna, kind of like tuna sushi, kind of, I don't even know. But I took a picture of it. Also, I got my hair done this week and I made cupcakes. And Emily, in the first picture on Saturday the 22nd, Emily is laying on my bed with a blow dryer with a cap on her head. I put color remover. She has two like strands in the front of her hair that we've been coloring for, I don't know, probably 6 months now. And she wanted it to just be blonde again. And she wanted the color removed. So we bought some color remover and it did not work. So that was her sitting there with the blow dryer on it, because you're supposed to heat it for the amount of time that you keep it on your hair, and it didn't work. So yeah, but I still took a picture of her because I thought it was hilarious. She was like, I'm too lazy. I can't just stand while I do this. I'm going to lay on your bed. And I was like, okay. So that is what that picture is. The collection that I'm using this week is Heidi Swap Carefree. I got the 6x8 paper pad, the sticker book, and the sticker sheet, and that is all I got. And I think it's perfect. I got this, I want to say in December, I ordered this stuff. I did use it on a layout in January, and now I've used it on this, and I will say I really, really like this. So if you are a memory planner or you're doing memory planning, I think that that's a really, really good like combination. The 6x8 paper pad, the sticker sheet, and the sticker book. I probably could have gotten away with just the sticker book and not the sticker sheet if you really want to be like minimal. But there's just lots of great elements, labels. There's even an alpha in this one. You can see I used it to spell out eat cake. Another sticker that I put below my ramen says good food equals good mood. And then a lot of these other little elements are from the 6x8 paper pad that I've cut out. So the little tag was a cut apart. The who, what, where, when was a cut apart. The little one that says reasons to be happy, and then it has like 1 through 5. Those were all cut aparts from the 6x8 paper pad, and they work beautifully. I did have to just trim them down, some of them just a little bit smaller to fit in the boxes, but here you can see that there was like 2 whole sheets of just the cut aparts. And then the sticker book is really awesome. This sticker says living my best life. And I'm going to use some of those like little photo corners kind of to go around it, because I really didn't want the rounded corners. There were rounded corners on the sticker, and I didn't want rounded corners because all of the corners are just regular on the whole page. So I'm very weird about that. If they're going to be rounded, they all need to be rounded. So yeah. And then I use these puffy hearts. I think they're from Freckled Fawn, I believe. They've been in my stash for a little while, and they don't stick very well. So I had to put some liquid adhesive behind those. So, and they're just like puffy hearts. I put those in several places, and I'm just adding some little bits here and there, some little arrows, some little hearts. I love the way that it's looking. It's very full, and I am noticing that I really like that, but I will say that, I know this is only week 4, but I will say that I prefer printing the photos, a little bit larger and not putting paper behind them, not putting the pattern paper behind them. And my reason for that is just because I like the look of it better. I I went back and looked at my other spreads, my other weeks, and I love all of them, but I think that I prefer just the photo filling up the box instead of having some pattern paper behind it. I also really want to start using my washi more, so using that at the top of the photo to kind of make it look like that's what's holding it down is something that I did this week to just try out to see if I like it, and I do like it. And now I'm stamping out the month. There, that is the colors of Distress Oxide inks that I used this week. I just tried to find ones that matched with this collection, and I think these matched really well. Victorian Velvet, Peeled Paint, and Chipped Sapphire are the ones that I used for the week. I'm adding some little heart stamps here and there where I think I need them, and I'm going to add some little arrow stamps. I don't know if this particular stamp set is still available. It is from Concord and 9th, I believe. But it's just an alpha stamp, and it has multiple like hearts in it. So I used those, and then I also had those little arrows. I also added a little bit of washi tape at the bottom of both pages, or yeah, the bottom of both spreads. I just felt like it needed something cohesive at the bottom there. And now I'm going to use another stamp set for my stash. This says, "There's a lot of beauty in ordinary things," and then it says, "Isn't that the point?" And I am going to add this little block here along the right hand side where I just felt like it needed some color. It was too much white space. There's white space at the top, there's white space at the bottom. I really felt like it needed some color over here, so I added that, and that is from the 6x8 paper pad. I just cut it down. And I'm going to add some washi tape at the top of that to make it look like it's stuck down with washi. And I'm going to add some lines to that, and I'm going to do a lot of journaling over there. I did that last week as well, so if you guys didn't see that video, go check that out. It is using Doodlebug collection, and I really love the way that one came out as well. But I'm going to do my journaling there, and then this little sticker says, "Welcome to my life." I love that pop of gold. And I thought about adding some labels down here at the bottom, and I actually end up only adding the like mauve-y pink one instead of the blue one. I didn't really like it. I just wasn't feeling it. And I'm going to add a flower sticker down there as well. I just felt like it needed something else. And so that is what I'm going to do there. And then again, I'm going to do all of my journaling in the little boxes that are made for journaling. And then off to the side, I'm going to draw some lines with my T roller to do my journaling. And then that is going to be my week number 4 for this year. I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did, please don't forget to give me a thumbs up and leave me a comment down below. Let me know how you are doing your weekly memory keeping, if you're doing Project Life pocket pages, or if you're doing a memory planner, or if you do monthly memory keeping. Let me know down below. I always love to hear from y'all. And that is it for today. Don't forget to check out my playlist linked over here. I hope you guys all have an amazing day. Bye, friends.